I know a boy, his name is Zach. He loves to fit, he loves to stack. Yes, construction is his knack. He's Zach, the Lego maniac. He builds in the window, he's off the wall. He builds them big, he builds them small. In Lego land, he'll rock and roll. He's Lego wild, out of control. Zach, Zach, he's a Lego maniac. Zach,
Legoland, King's Castle.
All right, well, we already had our first one a little bit ago. Released that a little bit ago. This is a two-part conversation with Zach because we kept talking. We've both been just completely, locked away. And then when you start talking to somebody, it just turns into that long conversation. So I had to make this one up two-parter. Thanks for listening to the first one. If you haven't listened to the first one, go back, listen to it, or just listen to this. It's entertaining stuff no matter what.
And that's the thing is like, and that would cut back on a lot of other things too. Like the thing that's really kind of hit home for me is I've heard a few people talking, and I've talked to people that are nurses that I trust. Not that no one looking for clicks and likes and all that stuff that
right.
they release things, but ultimately they're like, you should stay home for accidents too. Like you have less chance of having accidents because like if you get in a car accident, one, do you really want to go to a hospital? But two, where are we going to put you? Like
right.
we don't have the Mercy ship, in Seattle. I know they're putting, different centers together and stuff like that. But I mean, the way that the medical, profession is going to be stressed for normal illnesses. Like, what if your appendix bursts? You know what I mean? Like, what do you
do?
Exactly.
Right. I'm watching Last Man on Earth. I don't know if you've watched that yet, or if you know. Say what?
Tandy?
Oh yeah, Tandy.
I watched that show when it was live. I love it.
Yeah, so we're watching it again, and it's because the opening scene says 2020, a year after the virus, and so it's like you got to get into it. Well, as you get through into that show, sorry for the spoilers, but one guy dies because his appendix, and they don't know how to operate on him, and so it's like, is that going to be us? Is that going to
Are we so overwhelmed? Have we so overwhelmed the medical system? At that point, when do you get to, battlefield level triage? At that point, you pick who lives and dies just by glancing at them.
And that's what Italy was doing. Some of the reports was that Italy was going, all right, we got to pull this guy off this respirator because he ain't getting any better, and we've got this guy who's got a better shot at it. So we're gonna. This is their, respirator.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And the thing that is scary. So one thing that I do to try and skip things, like, if you go on like Snapchat, you click on the map.
Right.
And you can see the hotspots
mm-hmm.
is doing stuff like that. You can click in these areas you've heard about in the news and see how people are distancing themselves and, see what's going on there. Just, a little peek into the lifestyle of what's happening there. Well, I did that for, like Lenox Hill Hospital. It's like on the Upper East Side in New York, I believe, of Central Park. And it literally shows like the refrigerator trucks with tarps leading up to them so they can't see.
Oh yeah.
This is in the United States. This is in, the New York City, right? The more, the biggest concentration of wealth in the world. And we have rented refrigerator trucks for bodies.
Just sitting out there.
That's what, that's when you see stuff like that. And I don't know if you listened to like Trump's press conference today, like there's like real world stuff that kind of smacks you right in the face,
right.
Like I woke up this morning in a good mood. It felt good. And you try not to get complacent. You're still washing your hands. You're doing that stuff. You're like, yeah, we're going to get through this. And then you hear like the press conference where they're saying, what they hit like 100 to 240,000 deaths minimum if we kept locked down like this. If not, what did they I read like 1 to 2 million in the United States.
Right.
So that can smack you in the face in a hurry.
Yeah, and you read these. I remember being at school. I remember reading about this stuff in history and this and that, and going, "Oh man, that was back in the day." But man, we've advanced so far. And then just one little thing, wherever this thing freaking came from, who knows where it came from? All we know is this: it's shut our lives down. Whether it came from a bat or it came from some biolab or it came from 5G or some asteroid or whatever, it shut our world down.
Big time. Yeah, no, completely. This is, no one's ever been through this and on the planet. I know that the Spanish flu, there is some survivors from that still, but they were so young. Do they really remember what it was like? So I mean, this, some of the wars, of course.
Well, that's the other thing. War is always followed up right after some sort of big sickness.
Exactly.
And so it's well, great. At what point are we going to get entered into a war, or who's going to attack us? Oh, hey, look, America's hurting right now. Everyone's dying and locked down. Probably a good time to see what we can do. A couple terrorist attacks here and there,
Yeah, well, I mean, they actually asked for the terrorists to stop jihad until they figure this out. Did you see that? Al-Qaeda actually sent that memo to jihadists to stop until this
Oh, really?
Out. Oh, no, yeah, this actually happened. I'm not even joking.
I thought that was an Onion article.
It was a leak. No, it was a leaked memo. No, this actually happened. No more jihad. No. Yeah. So, it's setting down the holy war just for a little while. But that's good. No, I mean, look at China is in a place of power right now.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They have all the medical supplies, right?
Yeah.
They have all the medical manufacturing. I mean, it's not good.
But their incinerators are nonstop running right now.
Burning, right? Well, yeah. And like we were talking earlier about the mark of the beast and stuff. And I was joking, in China, like, you can't get medical care without a cell phone. You can't buy groceries without your cell phone. You have an ID on there, right? It's passed. Well, the numbers are released somehow since November 2019, 21 million less cell phone users in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So where did those people go? I mean, a lot of them are probably migrational workers, right? Like, I'm not saying that all 21 million
right.
died, because people got locked down, so a lot of things just disappeared. But I don't know. Like I said, without going too tinfoil hatty, like, maybe this thing's pretty bad. You know what I mean?
I know we've had random names for your podcast, but maybe it might be Tinfoil Hat with Zach.
I don't want to come across as a weirdo. Like I said, 1-bedroom apartment. You do some reading.
Yeah, Alzac Jones, or
don't even. Yeah. But right, isn't there some weird? I mean, it's a weird time. There's so many, and let's face it, you can't trust any of the, like.
You can't trust anything.
Like, do you trust anything you read anymore?
No, I don't trust. I don't trust anything I think, let alone read.
Everything. Yeah. Like, I literally, we were laughing calling this the flu on your podcast 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
Yeah. Don't listen to us, guys. Please don't sue us later. But here's the other thing.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Podcast.
Yeah. And now I'm screaming, I see people walking down the road. I'm like, if they don't live under your roof, why are you with them?
Is it worth it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. You're that person that came up to that other person driving and going, your ass is grass.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you saw that one, but.
No, I haven't.
But the thing is that's where we've all read books from history, and we've all thought to ourselves, why? How come they didn't just rise up, Hitler? Or how come they this? Or how come that? But it's like, even when anything you read, you go, why? How come they chose that? I would have chose a different type of a thing to do. And you're like, well, who knows what was being implanted in their brains with the media and what other people are saying and all of this, of course, if someone tells you, listen, the government's going to start taking over this, that, and the other thing, everyone will be like, no, hell no, I worked too hard for this. But if they say, listen, you're about to die because there's a very infectious virus that could kill you, unless we shut things down. And in the meantime, the government's going to give you some money and we're going to kind of help you out. But it also will mean for you to sign these things over to us in the meantime. Yeah. And well, that's going to be a whole lot different thing, So.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. you trade staunch conservatives who would never, want the smallest government possible, and you say, well, you could save lives if you just give this up. Like, well, I'm going to do my part for the greater good.
Right. Exactly.
It's that simple.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of my mindset. I'm a pretty conservative person. You know that.
Yeah. And
I am. I don't want the government touching $1 of mine, but I'm like, will it help? Yep, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I just want to shut it down. Go see my girlfriend in Thailand.
Exactly. Whoa.
That's all I care about.
Wait.
This point,
Whoa. Right at the end of the episode, Zach, you're always so good at where you're gonna sit. I mean, it's been almost an hour. You know that I only go about an hour. I'm pushing it at the hour. And then
all right.
And then you're like, I want to go see my girlfriend in Thailand. All right. Talk to you guys later.
We all got things we want to go see and we want to go do, right? So I don't know. Like it's a good way to manipulate minds, right? Wait, this will help and it'll get it over sooner and it'll save lives and this and that. By all means, right?
I agree. I mean, I've got a dad who went through leukemia. I got a mom who's, everyone's getting old. I mean, if I was 20, if I was 18, I wouldn't be probably the guys that are at the beach, but I would be I'd be the person who's like,
I'll go to work. I'll go do this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm young. I'm invincible. My parents are in their 50s, and they're not at that 70, 80 range. Late mid 60s or whatever. And so, but now it's like I'm like, dude. I mean, we went to my parents just to visit them during this whole thing because we had to go to get groceries, and we stood we're playing Foursquare. Like we were so far away from each other, just chatting it up. Like it was nice to see them and. But even if I get a cough like that, I'm like afraid to even get near them. So it's like
no, and you're not wrong,
right?
I mean, like we said, there's so much unknown. Like maybe that distance saved their lives because maybe you're going to get sick here in the next day or two. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, knock on wood.
Right.
There's so many unknowns with this thing. It's so weird. That's what makes it so dangerous. I think I don't know. There's so much to think about. We've covered a lot of ground. We have. As usual.
We have.
I feel like we stayed on topic.
We did. We didn't get crazy. You weren't drinking.
Which really sucks because when was the last time you had a conversation with anybody about anything that wasn't based around?
Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to wrap it up here very shortly, and I'm actually going to be done for the night, so we're not going to do another one. We'll call some other time. But here's the thing. Yeah. I've been going live at 11:15 a.m. at lunches, and I see you jump on there every once in a while and not hang out, and that's fine. But you just jump on. You hear me say like,
you look like the guy on Devil's Rejects, remember?
Yeah, that's right. I did. And I actually I recorded that and I shared that. That was very good. I actually had to YouTube that and see. Like, what did he sound like? And he didn't sound anything like I sounded like. But
I don't remember what he sounded like either. And I don't know if I've actually seen that movie. It just clicked.
It just know right away. You see that and you know. But at lunch, one of my friends who lives actually over in, I think he's in Spain, maybe France. I don't know. But he's part of the U.S. Navy. And he said, hey, dude, do one lunch where you don't talk about it at all. Don't even reference it. And so
that'd be great.
And so I did that like the one before, not today's, but the one
you said like the thing we will not talk about.
Okay, yeah. So then he messaged me after that.
Can't do that.
Yeah, and he said you can't even do that. I said okay.
Yeah.
So the next lunch I went and I did. We just talked about whatever. We didn't even talk about, and I didn't even say, hey, hope everyone's doing well during this. I just said, hey, what's your top 3 this? What's your top 3 that? What's your top 3 this? Boom, boom, boom. Here's mine. Have a good day. And it felt so good.
Oh, I bet.
Not to talk about it. But the other thing is, as you already know, you get cooped up by yourself, and you got all these things running through your mind, and you want to tell somebody. You want to talk to somebody about it. You know?
Look at the wormhole you got me started. Because I'm not a big. Do you know how many Facebook posts I've deleted that were like 2 pages long on people's BS? And then I just realized that
it's not worth it.
I'm smarter than getting. Like, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'll be the first to admit, but I'm smart enough to know that getting in Facebook arguments is not going to do a damn thing.
Right.
It's just going to piss me off more.
Right.
So literally, I've been like hitting the send button or post and then backspace.
Right.
The whole thing. So Yeah,
That's smart.
It is so much smarter.
Or you just do it.
I've read so many ridiculous things.
Or you just do it.
Like, this is what's that?
You got to do it at 10 p.m. and then turn off your phone.
Yeah.
Like
I've read so many of them, like, this is the facts. Like, within the first sentence, I'm like, oh my God, this is I just quickly do a Google search and I could screenshot 10 things that are the exact opposite of what these people are saying. And I have it posted, ready to go. Like, it's linked on there. I'm like, nope.
Not going to do it. Not going to enter in. I'm hitting that now with my text chains.
Yeah.
Where it's before, it's like, used to like firing off a text, and now I'm like, I'm typing it out just like you, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say right now is not going to help anything. It's just going to keep this conversation going. And I kind of don't want to talk about this anymore.
People, myself included, that the gotcha moments that you think you're going to land and make them change their mind and you're going to win the argument, those don't happen.
Never happens.
No,
and now,
they don't happen.
And now what I do for anyone that I disagree with, I love their post because they're always sarcastic about it.
Yeah.
One guy's super sarcastic about it. He's like, "Oh, this is such a great idea. So glad that we're shutting everything down and this and that." And then, bet you Enumclaw community is really loving this because and
did you see in the Career Herald there was like an outbreak in the senior, like there was like 5 cases or whatever in
there's
the
like
recovery center in Enumclaw.
There's like 19 confirmed from 98022 and 1 died.
Yeah.
But so then I'll love it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll love it. In my comments, I'll go, "This is such a great idea." Like from now, so now I'm just sarcastic. I'm just super sarcastic.
Yeah. No, I know. And the thing is I literally, there could be somebody that I vehemently disagree with, but if they post something that I like, I'll like it. Like I could seriously get in a text argument on Facebook, and then a day later they post something and I like it, legitimately like it, and they'll think I'm being an ass and this and that. So I just don't. You know what I mean? I just don't. I'm not one to take it personal. People disagree. They always will. Whatever, and that's why the arguments just aren't worth it. They just aren't.
Oh yeah. Well, Zach, I'm glad that you're first off. A of all, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah. No, alive and well.
B of all, I'm glad that you called back.
Yeah. No. Well, it was weird. My phone, literally, it just started vibrating, but nothing. It was the home screen. No name popped up. No anything. Nothing. It was weird.
Deep state.
Yeah, it was weird. So
just listen to the phone calls.
Yep, exactly. So then I just figured I'd call that, see who it was.
And then the next thing you know, you're recording an hour-long conversation about life and the COVID.
It was good though. Like I said, man, I sit here by myself.
You know what though?
I just sent you a text.
Okay.
But.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know who you. Yeah. No, I just.
These are facts. I'm like, they're 100% wrong.
I know. I thought the same thing. But here's the thing, though. Here's what I'm looking forward to, and this is what's going to keep the world going. We're going to have, in another 100 years, we'll have another outbreak, and then another 100 years, we'll have another outbreak, and that's going to continue. I'm looking forward to the time where we get COVID-69. And that is going to be COVID-69 is going to be it's going to be amazing. Because then you just imagine all of the hoopla and the news and the president coming out saying, "Hey, we're covering COVID-69," and how in the back of your mind you're like, "That dude just said 69 with a straight face."
Talks about it because it comes from China.
Oh man, he's had some hilarious moments. The whole one where that one lady was talking about, listen, self-care. I had a flu over the weekend, and I and he goes, "I'm hello," and he
he's like, his press conferences are great. Love him or hate him, like I don't know. People could take things with a grain of salt and realize that sometimes you do have to lighten the mood and stuff like that. But it's just, we're not in the political climate. Maybe we're not even in the right place. Maybe he's not reading the room. But I think some of them are fantastic. Some of them are nonsense.
Right. The My Pillow guy going up there.
Oh yeah.
don't know if you've seen that one yet. That was today.
Oh yeah.
The
Good.
My Pillow guy. It was good. But then it's the My Pillow guy.
My Pillow guy was like so this is what I read. He was a coke addict that was so tweaked the whole time he could never get comfortable and sleep. So that's why he started making the pillows.
Are you serious?
I don't know. This is what I read.
I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up.
Okay, speaking of Trumpy, did I send you the meme of him versus the Chinese prime minister in the Karate Kid?
No. No.
Okay, well, I'll send it to you when we're off the thing, and we got to talk about it next time. It's the best thing. Pence plays Miyagi. Melania plays Elizabeth Shue, right? And then Biden is John Kreese from Cobra Kai.
I love it.
It's the best thing that you'll see. The best thing that could come out of this virus deal, besides the mass appreciation for the medical. This is a distant number 2.
And then, well, we got to throw number 3 out there. Us being called essential. I think that is the hugest thing out of this whole thing too. As a millennial.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting to be called non-essential. Like, I understand. Like, my work is pretty slow right now. So, like, my boss called and like said, I got to lay you off. It would suck, but I would just be like, yeah, I get it.
Right.
Let's get through. I'll be back to work in a couple months, hopefully.
Right.
Whatever, but fingers crossed.
It'll be there. Everything's going to be there. That's the thing. It's not like this is going to be on forever. Yeah. And I think that's what people have a hard time wrapping they're a now. We're a now. Not there. We are.
Yeah.
We are a now generation. Get it now. Yeah. Credit card. Need a credit card to go buy this because I need it now. And if I don't get it now, then it's gone. Well, it's like, no, listen. It'll be there. Like I fall into that. Oh, I need this right now. No, you can just wait friggin' 2 weeks, 2 months, who cares? 2 years. Yeah. It'll all be there. Okay? It'll be different. It won't be the same. It'll be there.
Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But who knows, man? We'll see. Shit, things change
so fast. So fast. Yeah. And did you ever think that the last party, besides probably Vegas, the last big fun party you'd go to for the past few months would be Joey's birthday party?
No. That did have a weird feel, because a lot of people were talking about it, though.
Right. Well, it was the 1920s.
What's that?
It was the 1920s. I mean,
maybe everyone was talking to me about it because they're like, that's what I had. You know what I mean? But I had a lot of talk about the coronavirus at that party.
Yeah. I wish you'd listen to these podcasts.
Everyone thought I was Xanos,
Yeah, I wish you'd listen to these podcasts because pretty much everyone I've talked about how you did have COVID-19. And I've been just waiting for a text. But I know that when I don't get a text, I realize, or a lawsuit, a cease and desist saying, listen, buddy, I'm suing you for libel because you're saying all these things about me, having COVID-19, being the first person in Washington State and all this stuff. But waiting for it. Never happened. So I know you're not listening.
Well, the thing, if they do make that antibody test where it's quick and I wouldn't have to take up any valuable resources, I would go do it. You know what I mean? Where the one that says if you've had it or not, I would go do that for sure.
Oh, I would go do it right now too. If you had it or not, boom, I'm there. Yeah. Shove a Q-tip deep into my nose. I'm taking that thing.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. You know what the biggest thing with me is this? I think I told you in the last time we talked, is when I was in the hospital, I've never felt pain like that in my life. Like, I don't want to get that again.
Right.
Mine was different because I had that pleurisy. I had the outside of my lungs were inflamed.
Huh.
But it was a pain that I can't even describe. Like I said, they were hitting me with morphine every 2 hours, and it did nothing. That's my biggest fear through all of it. Like, you got to intubate me and put me on the respirator or whatever. And hopefully I'm out cold and I snap out of it. But I just don't want to feel that pain. I've never felt anything like that.
Would you go through it again, or would you say, listen, guys, pull the plug, I'm done?
No, I would go through it again. Because now I would go through it again, for sure. But it was, the first 2 days, I've never felt anything like that. It was like your whole body, from the waist up, everything hurt. And breathing, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was that, yeah. But anyway, so hey, real quick, and if anyone actually listens to this, send some suggestions for shows. I own every streaming platform there is.
Okay, well, I got some for you then.
Okay.
Love is Blind.
No, I will not watch that.
Why?
Okay, go ahead. I'm just joking. What is it? It sounds like
it's a dating show. It's like Bachelor. It's 13 episodes, and what it is everyone's in a pod. You don't even get to see the person. And it's all these people that are speed dating in these pods. They get like an hour to talk with each person, and so when they find out, their personalities like click, and they actually have to propose and be married by the end of the 6 weeks.
We've just spent an in-depth hour conversation of how society is going to change and how things are changing and stuff like that. And this is where we're ending it on.
And then, if you don't like that one, The Circle. I like Tiger King. Did you watch Tiger King yet?
I did watch Tiger King. Nate made me.
What do you think about us? Okay, maybe Nate would be in on it. Do you want to recreate that photo of the three dudes that are on the...
I already gave you my answer, and that was probably the fastest text I've ever
It did. I think I sent the picture, if anyone is even still listening to this thing. I sent the picture of me and Zach, or no, it wasn't even me and Zach. It was Tiger King laying on the bed with like his two boyfriends or husbands that were laying there shirtless and all that. It's kind of an iconic photo right now. And I sent it to him and to Zach and Joey, and I said, "You guys want to recreate this?" And I think I went like bloop, like the noise where you send something bloop, and immediately I got a bloop, and it was Zach, ha ha ha, there's no way in hell, or something like that. That's an absolute no, or something like that.
I said I do not want to read that.
Yeah, I think Joey said that's a no for me too. So if Nate and Jake are into it, or if anyone else wants to do it with me, I'm down. So I think
how you gonna do that? Social distancing? How's that gonna work?
What I'll probably do is just use that same photo and just Photoshop your face and Joey's face on it.
Superimpose.
And my face. That one. I don't know if you've watched You yet. Watch You. If you've watched, what else is there? Fire Festival. You gotta. I mean, like that's all last year.
Yeah, I've seen that. I watched that one. I'm watching all my normal shows. I actually just bought the Stars deal because they were advertising the hell out of that, like 6 months for $30. I'm watching Black Sails, which I actually kind of got into that. That's not bad.
I haven't seen that yet, but I might have to check that out.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's pirates. It's Long John Silver and Captain Flint and all that stuff, but it's like before Treasure Island.
Yeah, I like that. I'm in.
I don't know. It's different. It's your typical like Skinamax style show, boobs for no reason a lot of times.
Okay, yeah. Just send me your password and stuff over, and I'll just. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, but I want to watch that. Think about doing Curb Your Enthusiasm, starting from the beginning again, because that show
is so good.
If you just want to lose yourself and just laugh about real world situations.
Have you seen the Mega one yet? The Mega Hat one?
Love it. So good.
Oh, it really is. So.
All right. I just sent you. So after we get off the phone here, you have to watch the thing I just sent you on Insta with the volume turned up, so you can hear Trumpy's voice in the background. Best thing ever.
Awesome. Am I going to record it and use it?
No, just listen. Just watch it.
Okay.
It's hilarious. So
awesome.
All right, buddy. Well, take care. Be safe.
We'll catch up.
Yeah, we will. I'm here.
All right, sounds good. Maybe I'll sit in your parking lot and you can wave at me while you drink your beer. I'll drink my beer.
No, I haven't really drank. I've only had like a Bailey's and coffee because I don't want to get hungover for a full day and think that I have a Corona for a full day.
Oh, that would be terrible.
You know what I mean? If you get a bad hanger.
Yeah. Well, I just try not to drink anymore except for, maybe at night, just because I think I'm a spontaneous guy, Zach. I used to go to the casino. I used to, hey, let's go watch a movie. Hey, let's go drive over here. Who wants to go to Eastern Washington? Who wants to drive to Crystal?
Yeah.
And I can't do anything. And my only spontaneous things now is like, oh, I'll have an old fashioned.
Shotgunning a beer.
Yeah, I'll shotgun a beer, or I'll have I'll have a Bloody Mary. That's what it's turning into. Besides what I can cook, but
I get it. Hey, real quick again, and we won't dive into it, but just another topic we can get into. Inslee backdoored sports gambling at Indian casinos. Did you see that?
I'm so stoked on that. And
I know.
I
wonder if that's going to unlock apps for us. I wonder if we're going to be able to do like DraftKings and stuff now.
I hope so, man. And it's got to be online, and it's got to be through Tribal. But anything that Inslee's backdooring, I'm a little leery of.
Yeah, no, I know.
But just the term Inslee backdooring things, it's just.
Hey, how are you going to get that? How else are you going to get that travel money during an election year?
Yeah.
Seeing Gregoire,
Dude, that's true. That's true. I want, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I hope they have a nice, good sport book room like they do in Vegas. I love Vegas, and I don't think Vegas is ever going to be a thing again. I'm afraid it's gone. I'm afraid it's just going to be that's forever gone until vaccines hit. And then,
how amazing would it be to walk the strip right now, like in the daytime, like on a nice spring Vegas day when it's like 75, just to walk the strip right now with no one there, just to look at. I mean, it would be sad, but it would be incredible.
It would. It would feel like Chernobyl, like those videos of drones going through this like overgrown. I mean, now it's not overgrown, but yeah, absolutely. And are they like still shooting off the fountains at the Bellagio? And are they still? Or I think it's Bellagio. Are they still doing the things that they normally kind of have going, or is it just like are like the lights turned off? Like, is it dead at night? Like, are they still got the lights going, or are those shut off? So
I'm guessing there is some maintenance there, right? I mean, there has to be something like. Well, I saw at the Venetian they had love written in lights last night. I don't know if you saw that.
Huh?
Yeah, like it was written in love. They had the word love written across the hotel with lights in certain rooms. So there's obviously people there maintaining and stuff like that. But I mean, weird.
So
I mean, could you imagine just walking through one of those casinos right now?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, did you?
It'd be so weird.
The last day the muck shut down, someone won $204,000.
No way.
On one machine. Yep, it hit. The big progressive finally hit.
Wow.
And it's like the thing is like that's got to hit. I mean, it's a regulated, legalized thing, and so it's like, and the Muckleshoot has to pay out so much that they bring in. So it's like, did they just pay out like what they? Oh shoot, we're gonna pay this out over in smaller amounts over the rest of the month. Can't. All right, we're gonna give it to this guy.
Right. Yeah. No, it's like we've got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Last one in here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Appreciate your dedication.
Yeah, man, I should have been there. Gosh, dang.
What have we got?
Oh well.
Hey, all right, dude.
I got a shirt for you too. Full body cast shirt for you.
Oh, okay. I'll wear it.
Are you an XL or are you an L? It's 100%.
By the time we get out of this, probably leaning towards the XL.
Double XL sounds good.
Double XL, yeah. Quarantine 15.
Yeah. Yes, the freshman quarantine.
Yeah, I haven't done a push-up. Like everyone's doing like these body weight workouts. Nope, not one.
I today I'm starting to do a 2-setter, 50 sit-ups, or not 50 sit-ups. Gosh dang, I said it already. 50 jumping jacks, 2 sets, so 100. Then 10 push-ups times 2, so 20, and then same thing with lunges and squats and something else I did. But yeah, that was like the most I've done because I am just getting chunky.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Sucks.
I know all about that.
Well, next time you come on here, we'll talk about your Thailand girlfriend.
Okay, that sounds good.
Are you guys official yet?
I mean, I think we're probably about as official as you can be from 7,000 miles away, right?
And you sound a lot more open talking about it than you did like a month ago.
Well, what's there to? I mean, yeah, I mean, her and I talk a lot more, and nothing's really changed between her and I. But I don't know. she's a pretty special person. But like, what's the point of really downplaying it? She's pretty cool. So whatever, it's all good.
Well, when we have our 20-year reunion, fly her out and bring her.
Well, that's the problem. Is even if we were gonna start the visa, do all that, like, shit, that's already a year process. And when's that gonna kick back off? We might be able to get her here in like 4 years, maybe our 30-year reunion by then.
Might as well start it now. Then start it now.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm no shame in my game talking about it. It's pretty cool. So
good.
I'm good.
It's a different Zach. The other Zach that I talked to about a month ago was like, "Hey, just a little bit. We'll just share a little bit." Yeah, I don't know why I even edit. Why do I even edit your crap? Because you don't even listen to it. I'm done editing your stuff.
I would literally have no clue.
I cut stuff out thinking, oh, if he hears this, and I'm not doing that anymore.
All right, that's fine.
I'm gonna edit things in. I'm gonna say things. I'm gonna pretend it's your voice. Yeah, I'm gonna change my voice. Hey guys, this is Zach. Got married. She's got twins. I knocked her up last time I was there. We call it.
No. Nope. So, yeah, cool, dude. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna probably work on my grocery store order for tomorrow. Got a lot to order. I'm running out of Oreos and ice cream, so
yeah. Well, let us
stuff ordered out.
Let us know, because then Jamie will just Venmo us some money. Jamie will buy it, and then we'll drive it and drop it off at your doorstep.
That's not a bad idea. Instacart's getting busy right now.
Yeah, just let us. I'm dead serious. Jamie is like,
you need to get out of the house.
Yeah, it's like we're driving. So just I mean, if it's like grab me whatever, let me know.
All right. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. See you, Travis.
Bye. All right. Well, thanks for listening one more time. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe. We got T-shirts now. Hit me up. Message me, and we're gonna get you. We'll get you one. It will cost a little bit of money. Nothing too big. Nothing that you can't afford. Probably spend it on dumber stuff, but it helps support the production here. So appreciate you guys. Take care.